Righto team, welcome back to One Hard Day. The name says it all really. This was one hard day, and if I'm honest, this was the track that really proved the point. This was a carbon farm where lots of pine trees are grown and form a farmland on steep hills, and when we doubled back to come and ride this, we'd initially missed the turning point and rode about 5k's further on. We really had no idea what we were about to get ourselves in for. So as you can see, Doug taking off there was a lot of slick mud and clay as a base for this track. The 690 going all over the show there, and just behind on the ridgeline there is quite a steep muddy clay based track, which we're about to find out is not very friendly for the CRF-250L Rally's clutch.
I think we're committed now. Holy heck. That's a bit steep.
So as always, these things don't look as steep on camera as they are in real life. This was a pretty challenging, very slick hill climb that we had to get ourselves up to. We debated for a while whether or not we would just turn around and give up here, but for some reason we thought, oh no, she'll be right, and continued on. So Doug's gone off first, I go up second. I'm in second gear here, I think, with plenty of throttle, the occasional dab of clutch, and that really comes back to haunt me not too far from here.
Come on, Rosie. Fucking clutch. Clutch win.
So yeah, too much clutch action there on the 250L. That is a weak point of these bikes. If you abuse the clutch, it will come back to haunt you. And right here I have cooked my clutch somewhat, and the bike's not wanting to start while in gear. So Doug's come and help me along, and yeah, things go from bad for worse.
Oh, she got me leg. That'll leave a bruise.
So as you can see, that is one slick clay trail, and something the region's actually known for, which I kindly forgot. Now, with a bit of help from Doug, we got up to that last couple of meters, but it wasn't long before I was down again. So this is my lack of riding Rosie the Rally coming back to haunt me. It's been about 6 months since I actually did any decent off-road riding on this bike. March 2023 was probably the last decent ride, and after that I ended up with pneumonia. So definitely not in the best shape bike fitness wise, but was doing my best, and I was determined to get to the end of this trail. Little did I know what was in store for us.
God damn it. Oh no!
Once again, just before the crest of the hill, I fall short, my skills let me down, and yeah, I end up cross-rutted here, and the bike goes down.
just realised I haven't been filming. Bad Matt. But yeah, just been making our way down the slipperiest hill in the world, and I think we're kind of regretting coming back for this bit. We missed it initially, and they're like, oh no, it's forestry section, she'll be right, she'll be good. It is so muddy, so slick. Even with full knobby tyres and just so caked up, you're just not getting anywhere. Sense of accomplishment. Got down the hill without getting hurt.
As you can tell by my voice here, it is pretty telling. I am absolutely exhausted after that, and we've only done a couple of Ks of this trail, which really shows how hard it was. In all, we spent doing about 15 kilometres, about a good hour and a half in this forestry section. So it really was hard slog.
I am going to be stuffed by the end of today. I'll be stuffed by the end of this track.
And you'll also have COVID. So these lads on the enduro bikes had the right idea. Momentum was key here, and sadly that was something I was really lacking in, particularly with my fitness, and just my general bike control was absolutely shocking this ride. So here I go, I attempt to get up the muddy hill. It's the last hill I attempt on this farm because it just beats me. At this point I am waddling the bike, giving it the berries in second gear. Probably should have been in first. For some reason, I don't know why, I was scared of first gear on this ride. I really should have used it more, and I made things a lot harder for myself. But we did get up these slick clay hills, but man, they were some seriously hard work. As you can see, the ruts here are just slick. The clever thing to do, and what Doug ended up doing, was riding on the grass verge on either side of the track where there actually was traction. I stupidly decided to stay in the ruts and basically waddled my way all the way up this hill. So right here, me and the boys are actually approaching a section of swamp. Doug has gone ahead first and managed to get the 690 stuck in a place which swallowed multiple bugs, including an 890. So I'm going to follow Andrew's line around the main track to hopefully get a bit better traction and get around to help Doug out.
Oh no!
trying to push it into second gear.
Ah.
I'm completely weak. You want to yeah, look, you know, it's in there. Fucking talk to it.
One.
Look at that. Oh, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Quite a wet foot now.
I bet.
Lie down.
Yeah. I'm done with hard bits after this now.
I don't blame you. That's so fucking deep.
You always find the deep bits.
Yeah.
So in case you're wondering, yes, it was quite muddy and quite slick, as you can see with the amount of stuff absolutely caked on Rosie the Rally here. So I thought it was probably a good idea to pull out some of the stuff before I moved on, mostly to lose weight, but also to stop the rear wheel binding between the mudguard and the wheel. But yeah, she was a muddy day, and those brand new Metzler MC360s were really struggling. At this point, we're not even halfway through this carbon farm, and I'm really starting to wonder if we can even complete it, particularly with how much I'm struggling. But lucky for us, we soon find our way off this godforsaken farm.
Oh.
So after seeing some boys off at a fence by the main road, we went up and had a chat, and luckily a couple of, I assume local boys, managed to find a way to open up one of the gates and showed us the way to get off this carbon farm. Really thankful, because yeah, I don't think either I would have carked it or the bike would have carked it if we tried to finish this thing. It was just hard work. So we admitted defeat, which is probably the sensible thing to do, and we also skipped the next farm as we were just absolutely stuffed in terms of how we were feeling. We needed a break, so we skipped the next farm and went off in search of some nice, fun, smooth gravel.